Last Dragonlord video, I almost cried. I have to watch this.
What up, everybody? It has been a...
Guys, I'm sorry, but this is 17 minutes of a video of literally months of work. Months. That's why I have to watch this, even though it's a little bit delayed. Why is it taking months?
A tribute to
The old number one Orb Dragonlord, yeah, with multiple zeros. The guy literally spent years collecting the floats together. He traded up grays into light blues, into blues, into purples, into pinks, into the dealer. Because otherwise it wasn't affordable. Sparkles contacts Chinese collectors, people that people think are dead. You see their profile, it says last online 500 days ago. But they have the skins that you need in order to try to craft the number one Orb Dragonlord. So much time is into this. And the interesting part about Sparkles, I asked him, are you the guy who's hunting down the low floats, or do you or did you hire someone to do it? He said, I'm doing it all myself. Crazy to me. Crazy, because I know how much time it takes, how much discussion it takes, sometimes with brain dead people who say, I want $50,000 for my low floats easy, whatever. I'm telling you, bro. This is ton of work, sweat, tears. Bro, let's just watch the video, shall we?
While since I updated you on my journey to the number one Orb Dragonlord. In my last video I made about this journey, I explained a lot of the backstory, and I went on to attempt a lot of trade-ups for knights.
And I look at Sparkles trying to see his facial reaction while he explains the trade-up, and I see me, one of a Titan Holo. Bruder.
On to attempt a lot of trade-ups.
Already in a bad mood, 15 seconds in.
With usable floats for the grand finale. Number one Orb Dragonlord trade-up contract. Amazingly, we did manage to hit quite a few knights. Even more than I was hoping for. And at the end of our journey 5 months ago, we managed to get 60% at the number one Dragonlord. Today, we are continuing our journey, and I'll be withdrawing all the items that I have been collecting for a good 5 months or so since the last video was made, just to try and create some new low.
He wants 100% chat.
In an attempt to boost the 60% that we currently already have, hopefully a little bit higher. This
do 90%, no balls. Nee,
video.
do 250%ers. For number one Orb Dragonlord, you sell it to Chinese collector for $80,000, and then you craft the new number one as well. Again. Zack.
So that I make on the topic before I do the actual trade-up, which is so scary. To break it down a little bit, we have some mil-spec.
Ruffle did that? 90-10 and failed. T, but not for the number one, or? Shut the hell up, bend me over the table and slap my ass. Not number one. Oh, okay, I take back what I said.
Specs from the Cobblestone collection with decent
crazy,
floats that will be thrown together with some acid phase to try and create some chalices. And then we also have a bunch of chalices with very nice floats that will be thrown together with fillers like the P2000 Amber Fade and the AK-47 Emerald Pinstripe in hopes of hitting another knight. I was watching ohnepixel explore a map I'd never heard of before called the Counter-Strike Museum.
Oh my god! Yo!
This map pays respect to some of Counter-Strike's best moments.
There's everything here, no? The esports space is covered, the skin space is covered. Number one. Oh, Chat, who is this guy talking? He knows CS like, what the fuck? What he says makes so much sense, no, Chat? Orb Dragonlord, Sparkles is trying to beat this one.
This map is called DE Legends. After watching Ollie explore this map, I had to go check it out for myself. I found something
He's a coach?
Curious. When going through the map myself and exploring the epic skins room, honoring some of the craziest CS skins we've ever seen, I found this. The number 2 Orb Gungnir, which I created. The number 1 Gungnir that I created, the number 1 X-Ray, the number 1 Vulcan, the number 1 Poseidon. Oh, and there is my little picture. I'm absolutely honored to have basically this entire showcase dedicated to me. That's so cool. Look. However, there was one little thing that I noticed. Right in the middle of the showcase cabinet is a blank space with number 1 Orc Dragon Lore and then a placeholder for the weapon. This has inspired me to get this Dragon Lore even more. Not only would I get a little spot on that map to solidify this achievement in history, but I'd also be creating a piece of history that I don't think anyone would ever attempt to beat again, especially considering how much this has cost me so far. Each of these chalices, depending on the float, are $1,000 or
Wow, I just realized. Imagine Sparkles is your dad, bro. I would farm so hard on YouTube, bro. Trying to beat my dad's number 1 Orc Dragon Lore, and then you do the trade, Bruder, and then as the son you do the trade up, bro. If Sparkles unboxes you, bro, that's a fucking good spawn.
up. And this
You wanna be in his inventory.
is how many chalices we're going to be using today, and hopefully we can create even more. The money I have already put into this contract is probably 60, 70,000.
Oh man. Chat. I don't want to say it, but the number 1 Orc Dragon Lore before sold for like $42,000 one time. And more recent sale was how much, Exapas? 30k and then 40k. And now it's a Brazilian guy owns it. And Sparkles already spent 70k trying to beat the number 1. Bro. And I don't want to say it, but I think the new number 1 will be not as a nice number 1. Why? And I kinda hate Sparkles for doing this, but I told him this already. But I also respect it, of course. But look at this number 1. The current number 1 Orc Dragon Lore. The float is 0.00001337 420 69. And this is not random. We have multiple meme numbers in a row, and this is why I took in Atlantic, a guy from Atlanta. Nee, what do you call this place? Antarctica. Frankfurt. Frankfurter crafted this. A guy from Alaska. Did I say Atlanta? From Alaska. Took him years to fucking figure out what input he needs. Again, he started at Grace, went all the way up to Red to get this perfect fucking float. Sparkles is one. I think they have an agreement that it would be at least like 0.0069 or something, if I remember correctly. I hope Sparkles just doesn't do random float. Would be nice if at least a 69 or something. At least a 420.
And considering if I hit the orb, I would not even be able to sell it for that, maybe like 40,000. This is an absolutely ridiculous thing to do. And that's the reason why I don't think someone is going to attempt it in the future. Cost is not the only obstacle in this puzzle. Rarity of items plays a huge factor here. When I began scouting through the cobblestone collections again to find skins for this contract, I was told somebody else had bought up all of the cobblestone collection items recently. So I got in contact with that guy, who told me he got a little lucky and made a couple of chalices. And I made him an offer he luckily accepted and was willing to sell to me. These items...
Is he farming Sparkles? Because I one time mentioned before, if you know that someone really wants like something, you just fucking buy the stuff that he needs and then fucking overcharge. I was just about to buy up all the cobblestone material, but it seems you've been buying lots of it. No fucking way. I haven't decided yet. There was an idea to make a new number 1 knight, but now I'm thinking about it, whether to do it or not. I made all the CZs myself, but they didn't cost me cheap. I'll think about it, and maybe I'll sell them to you. Bro, he didn't even say he wants to buy them. How much will you pay? I think you've seen. I'm selling a P90 from North Collection with float, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I could possibly take everything at once. Could you list for me what you have?
And I made him an offer he luckily
I don't know this guy.
accepted and was willing to sell to me. These items take a long time to get a hold of. And not just that, after you've got a hold of them, you then need an element of luck to actually craft what you're trying to create. We have 6 mil specs, and my plan is to use 3 mil specs per contract. This gives us a 23% at the chalice. We could also hit the hand cannon, however this is float capped, so it would not be usable. And of course we could hit the nitro. So let's jump in to our opening
Chalice, chalice, chalice.
contract. This makes me very, very nervous. First contract of 23% at the chalice.
Took a
another
month
23
to assemble.
at the Desert Eagle hand cannon. This trade up alone is nearing the $1,000 mark. So let's make
Quick little yap. The problem is not the price. The problem is not the price. The problem is that you can't get these guns. There's people who died having the exact floats that you need. There's people not wanting to sell having the exact floats that you need. The price does not matter. Sparkles, if he could, he would just spend 100k and fucking do the trade up for the #1 dealer. But it takes him 6 months because it's not possible. You understand? You have to wait for these people to reply, to fucking wake up, to come from the coffin again.
nearing the
Just a reminder.
mark. So let's make it count.
This is $1,000, but it's months of preparation and work. Chalice, chalice, chalice.
2, 1.
Sparkles, I know what this
First
means.
contract. Chalice. Oh! Let's go. That is such good news. Straight off the bat, we have an extra chalice. I didn't really check any other floats or anything like that. So let's see what float this guy has. I hope it's acceptable. Oh, that is more than
That
acceptable.
gives me a boner.
Crazy low float chalice. If we were doing these trade ups for profit, I would sell this because this is definitely profit. However, I'm keeping it. I need it. I need it. Let's attempt our second mil-spec trade up. If we were to hit another one of these chalices, that would just be absolutely amazing. However, we've already got insanely lucky hitting one chalice out of the 2 contracts at 23%. 3, 2, 1.
Chalice, chalice, chalice. Bang!
Oh. Correct collection, wrong item.
That's a
We
tilter.
got ourselves a Desert Eagle hand cannon. I think that's probably going to be quite a nice float one. We didn't get a single nitro, so that is happy days. We now have exactly 20 usable chalices, so I'm thinking...
Oha! Look at the right. Chat, do you know who this is? This picture that my mouse is going across? You know who that is? He's in the chat right now. Booty, why are you saying what the fuck? That's Booty.
Thinking maybe we break those down into 4 or 5 contracts, 50-50s. So this is what our first contract is gonna look like. It is honestly so scary. It's such an all or nothing 50-50. If we hit the R8, it's just GG. That's like probably $6,000 gone like that, up in flames. But if we hit the 50% night, it has the 0.0002 or below that we're after. And I have been buying these things at about 10k. So a 50-50, but if we hit it, technically we double our money, but all of that is actually irrelevant because we're not going to be selling any of these skins if we manage to craft them.
Wait, does he have the same lamp as me? I should send him the link to this one. This is the original one. He bought some weird one from, I don't know. Yours is better. That's my boy.
Of these skins if we
Why
manage
is this one so small?
to craft them.
20 months might drill.
I got very lucky last time. I did some really low percentage, crazy trade ups. They actually came through, giving us a 60%. Can we boost our odds to a 70% right here, right now? We're about to find out. Let's count this.
60-second yap. I just told you how much time and how the money doesn't matter for the trade up for the CZ Chalice. Right? Boys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CZ challenges where I told you the challenges when trying to create one of those trade ups. This has 5 of the right outcomes that took a months to prepare each. Now all in one trade up, and he needs the knight. And that would only add 10% towards the #1 op dragon.
First night contract down.
These are my favorite CS videos when it comes to CS content creation. Guys, unboxing 1,000 cases, you lay $5,000 on the table, you can do it right now. This is CS history. And I want people to know that. Because these videos, you can't take them for granted. You cannot. If Sparkles wanted to make as many views as possible and become as famous as possible, he would do 1,000 case opening every week. This is not what you do when you fucking want to get as many views as possible. This is what you do when you love CS. And I mean that.
3, 2,
Give him the night.
1. Please no RA. Please, the night. Let's go! Yes! Okay, 70%, 50-50, coming through. Absolutely perfect. That is what we wanted. We have now boosted our odds from a 60% to a 70% world #1 Dragon Lore. Woo! First contract out the way, and I could not be happier about it. Things are looking good. I'm hoping they stay good. This contract is probably going to be our most expensive contract. We have gone with the insane floats. All of the items we're putting in here have quad 0.
Whoa. Don't tell me that there's potential for fucking what? Icarus Fell? What's up in the collection? Fucking, is it M for Poseidon? Fuck, I'm fried. Deagle German Gangler? What's above?
And we're not just using the Cobblestone collection.
Face it in 5 minutes, chat. Face it in 5 minutes.
Also using the Norse collection and the Gods and Monsters collection. So, it's a 40% for the night at an insanely low float.
Oh my god.
This would be sick to hit. I'm not sure if this would be the #1 float.
Check.
If it does, I think I kind of promised that I wouldn't be the #1 float. So maybe I can trade it with the current owner of the #1 night, and maybe he wouldn't be too upset with this. I don't know.
Cachorro! Cachorro owns the #1 D-Lord, chat. I think Sparkles tried to buy it and told him, brother, like, let me buy it, else I'm beating it. No? Why is Blood just not, like, selling it? Like, Sparkles is gonna beat it. If Sparkles has a goal in mind, he is gonna hit it, pal. He's gonna get fucking 100% trade up ready. And you're gonna be left with the #2. He's based. He's a Brazilian YouTuber.
Upset with this. I don't know. We'll find out. Fate is in Gaben's hands now. We also have 30% at the RA Amber Fade. That would suck. This would be such an expensive fail if this were to happen. And there's a very high probability, almost a third, that it will happen. So who knows? Then we have a 20% at the Negev Molnir. Insanely low float. This could easily be used to craft the new #1 Gungnir. And last but not least, we have a 10% at the Poseidon, which is also insanely low flow. I own the #1 Poseidon right now.
Really?
So if this beats it, I'm not upset whatsoever. Stupidly
I want that.
low flow contract ready to go. We've also put our chalice in that we literally just crafted. This one, the quad 037. Best outcome, Knight. I'd say runner-up, probably Negev Molnir. In third spot, the bronze, the Medusa, and then absolute fail, RA Amber Fade. Let's count it down. Second contract of the video. Ridiculously expensive contract. Probably looking about an $8,000 contract.
But months and months of tears, sweat, and work. Last time I will have mentioned it.
Okay. Enough delaying.
Lock in!
3, 2, 1.
Night!
Let's go.
Have we seen this? Oh, is this a
That
new
is
one?
exactly what we needed. That is so
that
good.
another one?
For the 40%. We have now boosted
Hey!
our chances to an 80% for the #1 Dragon Lore.
Bro.
That is crazy.
What is this luck, Chad?
And I'm not sure whether I just beat the #1 Knight. I feel like I might have. We need to go check
Please.
that. The one I just crafted has 5 zeros. Oof, and a 7. It's got 5 zeros and a 7.
And you know why I'm happy? Because I know the story behind this fucking night. There was a guy who traded up the #1 night. Sparkles came in and said, I want to buy it off you, my friend. I'll offer you, I think it was $8,000 or something. Booty, what was it? It was a really good offer. a fair offer. And the guy said, sure, once my M4 is tradable, you give me the money and I sell it. It was Dutrud, it was a streamer. $8,000 Sparkles offered. Very fair price. Then, the Brazilian guy came in who owns the #1 dealer and said, you're not gonna sell it to Sparkles. I'm offering, what was it? $16,000. Offered double of Sparkles. The deal that was done between Sparkles and Dutrud broken. Because of money. Which is fair. Can you blame Dutrud? No. But man, that's a tilter for Sparkles. Well, enjoy your #2. Wanna say the B word, not gonna say it. I hate when people sneak in, take the deal. Oh, it reminds me of times when I.
We beat him. We beat his knight.
Bang!
There are two solutions to this. We either trade with him and take his knight and throw it in our
9. You throw your #1 in the contract and let him with the eternal #2. That's what I would do. Sorry, hey, guys, this is personal.
contract, or we keep it in a storage unit forever.
Sparkles is too nice.
So it doesn't get registered by the float database. And then we chuck it into the final contract before it has a chance to be
Register that bitch. Register that bitch.
registered on the database, and we delete it from existence like it was never even created in the first place. I'll have a little conversation with my friend. I'll let him know.
My friend. I swear Sparkles is too nice. I swear he's too nice. People can do him hella dirty and he still says, how was your Monday morning? Hope you had a beautiful day. Bro. I'm not that guy, bro. I'm gonna tell. If someone does me dirty, bro, I'll talk to him about it. But man, Sparkles, too nice.
The bad news and see where we can go from here. For me, however, this is nothing but great news. We have hit 2 out of 2 nights, giving us an 80%. I couldn't be happier, and we still.
You know what I would do, chat? I would comment on the Brazilian guy and join #2. Bro, guys, I'm gonna be straight up. Bro, if he pops in, offers double, doesn't even talk to me before, just goes to the guy who I was about to buy off, offers double, and bro, like, that's crazy.
We still
I
got
swear
more
I would do that.
attempts. Here is what our third contract is going to look like. Another 50-50. However, this time we have emerald pinstripes.
Also, maybe out of spite, because everyone always does it to fucking me. Because I have #1s, and when they get broken, I have fucking people on Twitter sending me DMs saying like, here's another one, pal, enjoy. Bro, every time. Maybe it's because of that as well. Because now I got the fucking ick, because people always do it to me. I want to do it to someone else one time as well.
Here as well as P2000 Amber Fades. If we were to hit the knight, it would be 4 zeros and
I'm a
then hit
pity guy.
6. This stage, we just leave it in Gaben's hands. That is all we can do. If we were to see the third knight this video, wow.
Imagine.
We boost our chances to a 90%. Let that sink in for a minute. 90% at the #1 Orb Dragon Ball. I couldn't have even imagined that in my wildest dreams. So let's see if we can make that possible. 3, 2,
Come on, 90%.
9.
Another night for the 90.
It had to come. It had to come someday, didn't it? It was all too good to be true.
You can't win them all.
Unfortunately, we hit the 20%. R8 Revolver Amber Fade. That is. It's less than ideal. For the final 2 contracts, I think we want to go a bit riskier with it. I think we want 130%, 120%. I know that's pretty wild. I know that's pretty.
Oh god. Hits 2 50-50 trade-ups, loses 1, goes for the. We have to go riskier. We have to double down. Blood does the martingale with trade-ups.
Risky. Maybe we should just be chucking them in again.
Blood's trying to win back double.
50, but this is the way I want to do things. We already have an 80%. That is absolutely incredible. And I would like 2 more shots at a night, no matter what the percentage.
What's the 100%
we
now?
Just hit 20% for that R8, so anything is possible. Our next contract, I'm not even gonna calculate it or work it all out on skinsearch.com. I am literally just gonna.
Bro, why is this message so weird to me? Martingale does not work. Don't tell me you tried it, bro, and now you're typing from your apartment that you don't even own, and you had to, and you're saving every corner. As a kid, I used Martingale as well. I remember, chat. Do you remember the time CS:GO double, where it was fucking red, white, green or something? That one fucking side. I sometimes always started with $1, had like fucking 1,000, and thought impossible. I will always make profit. Was? Okay, never mind. As a kid, I mean, hey, I was in fucking CS, and if you were in CS fucking early, was there a way around it? Every fucking content creator was fucking advertising those sites. I mean, hey, I was always smart about it. I told it before in multiple times on stream. I kinda went 5-hat sometimes about it, because I didn't go with random games. Sometimes I did some coins, yeah, because on CSGO Double I was trading for stuff. It was basically a CS money without fees. But rock, paper, scissors. I told the story before, and I took notes as a kid. I was like fucking, I don't know, like in high school. And I had my notebook with all the names, all the DJs that were playing on CSGO Big, it was called. They had rock, paper, scissors, the only side. And you get fucking people this, you know it. People have rock, paper, scissors is not random because it's a human against it. You will not 33% of the time take rock as your first move. You will maybe take it 50% of the time. You know, and I swear I had a like 70-60% win rate in rock, paper, scissors.
YOLO.
I was owning all the degens.
30% at a night with usable flow. Just under a third percentage chance. Anything's possible. Gaben,
here we go.
if you're listening to me right now, please boost our chances to a 90% with this next night. 3, 2,
30%.
30%. Night!
Bing!
That's rough. That's really rough. The P250 Franklin, there it is, which means we only have one shot left. It's time to make these final 3 chalices count. 30% at use.
I swear I'm crazy at rock, paper, scissors. At 3, 2, 1, we type in the chat rock, paper, or scissors, okay?
Sure.
Best of 3. So you type it, and then when you're ready, okay? Accept.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what type of guy you are. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors! Bro, you put it delayed. Why you... Okay, fair. 1-0.
Okay.
You took rook once. I know what type of guy you are, bro. I know exactly what type of guy you are. Okay. Chat. This guy's dumb. Rock, paper, scissors! Okay. I see. Chat, now I understand. Now I understand what type of guy this is. Rock, paper, scissors! You're so bad. 1-1. Rock, paper, scissors! The fuck? Why are you muting? Who are you discussing with? Your coach? Is he farting?
Okay.
Why are you muting up?
Coach is calling me.
Okay. Scheiße, chat. His mom came in. His pizza
we're
is
ready.
ready. Okay, sorry.
We're ready.
Wait. You brought me out of the pipeline. I have to check our logs. This is for the win. Rock, paper, scissors! No way!
Aha. Insane move.
You're
Insane
not bad,
move.
bro. You're not bad. Rock, paper, scissors! Come on. No way! Fast. Rock, paper, scissors! There's no way. Rock, paper, scissors! What? Just how?
Bro, it's the common sense. Check the logs.
I thought you would pick rock as a safe call. Thinking that I...
Thinking is one thing, doing is other.
Oh yeah, bro, buddy, you're playing rock, paper, scissors. You know, you didn't beat me in chess, pal.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'll beat you the next time, bro. It's 1-0 up for you, okay? GG, buddy. Enjoy your evening.
GG, you.
This lucky piece of shit.
Usable night. boosting our odds to a 90%.
No
if this
way.
doesn't come through, it's not the end of the world. We've literally made the #1 night today. Don't tell Kakuro. Things could have gone a hell of a lot worse. Whatever happens, I am very happy with the outcome of today. One final shot remains. Let's count this one down
Here we go.
for the 30% usable night. Final contract of the video. If you've liked the video, please slap that like button. It is highly, highly appreciated. 3, 2.
30% again.
Covering my eyes.
Night, night, night.
Scared.
Night, night, night. Night, night, night.
Let's go! 90%. Let's check the flow. Make sure it's good. It's a little bit high, but considering the fact we literally just made the #1 night, that is going to bring the floats down of this one, and it's going to be completely
Chat.
irrelevant. This went
He's
so,
one night
so
away.
well. We hit a night usable. We hit #1 float in the world night, and then we hit a 30% for another usable
Half a
night.
year of work.
We have
Over half a year.
90%
Sure.
at the world's #1 Dragon Lore. That
Jesus,
is
yeah.
insane, and I can't even. I'm like shaking. I'm nervous just thinking about that. Imagine if that's. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say if the other 10%. I don't even want to put that.
Is he doing a 90%? No shot. At this point, wait a month, take a sponsor, and do 100%. Why would he? Is he doing it for the content? Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Dude, imagine.
That thought out into the universe. And our journey for the #1 War
It's not in this
Dragon
video,
Lore
chat.
continues and has now reached just
But the next one-
unbelievably epic levels of hopeful success. Do not want to curse it. Stay tuned
Bro.
for that video. Next couple of months, and we may have a new #1 Flow Dragon Lore. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I've been reading all the comments from the last Journey to #1 Dragon Lore I put out, where I got up to a 60%. And some people think that I needed to craft 4 more nights to make sure I had a 100% attempt. That's not me. I remember getting messaged years ago by someone who did actually make the #1 Flow Dragon Lore, and they messaged me like, look, do you want to feature this on your channel? I put all 10 nights into a trade-up contract, and I hit it. And I was like, hell nah. Well, I don't want to feature that on my channel. It's a 100%. Where's the fun in that? So a part of me is actually glad that there is still a 10% element. I don't believe I'm saying this. There's still a 10% element of risk in the contract because it just makes it more exciting. Thank you all so much for all of your continued love and support and all of these amazing comments that you guys leave. I read them and I massively
I would
appreciate
never
them.
do 90%.
Stay tuned for an epic video coming up, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.
God.
Take it easy. Peace.
Imagine. There would be a minus 80k, minus over half a year of work. Bro. That would be the biggest fuck up ever. 90% he does. That's fucking insane. Hey, again, as I said, this is my favorite series when it comes to CS YouTube. It's not even close. Somebody can open fucking 1,000 cases. I don't care. Somebody can open Keto capsules. I care a lot. Titan Holo. But this is on another level. This is on another level of dedication, of love to the game, of love to skins. Hearts and Jeff for Sparkles. Leave him some love as well. Make sure to follow him if you haven't followed him yet. Ja, yet. Richtig.